Yes, it is recording. Good morning, everyone. Oh yeah, where do I have on my new camera because I have a little bit more time this morning, and usually I upload it. Hello, good morning. Welcome to my morning talk. Feeling good this morning. I have my G7X Canon on this morning. It's my vlogging camera. I don't use it so often because it's like, I don't know, it's big and chunky, and my phone has a great camera, but it shakes in my vlogs, but hey, voila. I'm still figuring this out. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Back. Today is August 2nd, and today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, bro. I hope you have a gorgeous day. And he is 50 years old today. He's 50, my brother. Happy 50. Welcome to the 50 club, bro. Yeah? Feel good? How's that body doing? You look good. I saw you on Skype last week. So you look, was it last week? I don't know, something. Anyhow, so that's how I'm starting off my day. I'm so happy that you're here with me this morning and that you're watching my pretty face here on my new camera, or on my camera that I got for my 50th. You know what? It is very interesting because I think it looks quite real. You know, filters and stuff that we've been using. The topic of this morning, let me get to it now that you're waking up with me, is about the masks that we wear. We are all walking around here wearing masks. And metaphorically speaking, that is, you are adapting yourself so you can impress people with the mask that you're wearing. So metaphorically, it's a metaphor, right? That you're wearing a certain mask around certain people. Oh my God, it's like one of the biggest things that you have created and been creating, these masks that you have been wearing since you were a little child, running around and not even realizing that you're putting it on. And it all starts in the beginning of your life, and the conditions that you are surrounded by, and the domestication, and the school, the parents, the lack of parents, everything. You know, you're starting to put on masks, and so you can, in some way, some people feel that it's like an armor that they wear, you know, but I'm here to talk about me and my mask and what it means to me, and what it's been detrimental. It's detrimental. It has been detrimental. There's nothing wrong with masks that we wear, but subtly, as I started to get more familiar with my authentic self over these years, I have realized that I wear certain masks and that it is so difficult to take them off because you feel naked if you are at all interested in taking off your mask that you wear with people. Because these roles, which is another word for it, that we play with people, they're so subtle that we don't even know that we don't even realize that we've been wearing them because it's been so long. Like, for instance, you are different with your lover, you are different with your grandmother, you are different with your mother, you are different with your best friend than you are with an acquaintance, than you are with people that you meet for the first time. There are so many masks that we wear during the day, so we can, it's like an armor or coping mechanism from this scary world that we live in, maybe. I am so guilty of this myself, and in the past, and at the moment, I am taking off these masks that I wear as much as I can, and it's a slow process, or now it's been for a very long time for me. And it's a process that just takes a lot of awareness and vulnerability, and yeah, it's really, it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. And you know, and you stand naked sometimes and you feel really vulnerable, and that's really a very, very cool thing. Let me speak about a mask that I wear. A common one that's coming to my mind is my homosexuality. You know, like in the beginning of my life, everybody, the religions say it was wrong, you were born wrong, you're born a sinner, you're not, you know, first of all, you're born a sinner, so that starts creating a mask anyway, because we all sin. And we all do things that we have to ask for forgiveness in the beginning of our life from the conditioning. I'm only saying it because I went through a lot of shit with this, and I went through a lot of unnecessary things, but in hindsight I guess it was necessary because it taught me. So there's not a right or wrong, but a lot of things taught me in the beginning of my life. And I started slowly putting on this mask. But anyway, the homosexuality made everybody feel uncomfortable, and it was just not right. I was a sinner, I was going to hell, and I was just bad. And you know, so that was one of the masks that I put on. So, and that carried throughout my whole life. And also it's so funny because now when I'm around certain new people, like I just met a guy on the plane, and we were speaking, and a very cool conversation, very nice guy. And somehow it had to come up, you know, like that I was gay. But I was like, and it was in my mind, like almost during the whole conversation, which is weird because why would my sexuality matter or anything? Like, I wasn't trying to pick him up. It was nothing about that. It was like, I don't know. It was nothing sexual or romantic or feelings or whatever. Anyway. But somehow, because we were talking in depth about things, so my partner came up and it was just, I just said it and it passed on. He didn't flinch or say anything, which was very, very cool. But that was a mask that I could put on to pretend, or if it didn't come up, I wouldn't have to feel uncomfortable. And so, you know, so that is a simple example of wearing a mask. And like, say, when I'm like, another mask that I would wear, like when I'm around my grandmother, you know, my grandmother thinks that I'm her grandchild, and she has rocked me since I was a baby, and she sang to me, and she took care of me, and you know, and I learned very quickly that if I was a good boy, then I would get my way and all that. So that is another mask that I would put on, you know. And I'm a really, like today, my mask is coming off. I'm a really good guy because that's how I want the world to treat me. So I've learned that whatever you give is what you get. So I'm an all-loving guy, and that mask is not, there's not a mask there when I wear that, when I'm out in public. I love people, and the only truth for me is love. So the masks, what kind of mask, ask yourself, what kind of mask am I putting on this morning to impress somebody? Am I adapting the story to when you're in conversation with new people or old people, so I can seem more impressive? Now, if that's not a mask that you're wearing, that you have to take off at night when you go to sleep, I don't know what else is, you know. And like, I don't know, they're really, really interesting. You know, I'm just gonna say, there's nothing right or wrong about wearing a mask and playing a role. When you know that you're wearing a mask, when you know that, and that you have to put it on sometimes, and you have to take it off sometimes, when you know that you're playing these roles, and that you're as honest and as sincere and you have integrity as you wear it, it's all fine, I think. I'm in the point in my life right now where I've realized that I have adapted myself around all kinds of people so I can maybe fit in. This is a long journey because they're so subtle and it feels very uncomfortable, and sometimes yes, sometimes no. And when I realize that I'm behaving a certain way so other people can feel better, you know, then I slowly start to peel back that onion. And you know, the metaphor of the onion is like you just keep peeling layer and layer back. And you know, I guess you can relate that to the mask and taking the mask off, you know. I am bearing myself here and with my social media, and I'm doing this in my life, and I don't know where I'm going to be going, and I'm leaving it all up to the universe, but I certainly know that the relationship with myself is becoming more and more authentic and clear, and my choices are changing because I want to know me, and I am willing, and I am here sharing it with you so I can let go of these. I'm not wearing a mask in my vlogs or in my morning talks or anything, and at least I don't think so. I am adapting. There is some information that I don't share, which is, yeah, it's, I guess, you know, when in time, if I want to share them, it's not so important at the moment. But we all, I think I'm just trying to get into my person and to take off the masks as much as I can, and to own myself and to own my story, which is not, I am not my story, and you have to watch my other morning talks or my vlogs or something like that, because I am not. And past all the human drama is something incredible and beautiful and magnificent and amazing and unveiling. When you unveil, when you lift that veil, it's like when you take off that mask. Oh my God, it's incredible. Because, you know, there are so many people that understand that and are with you with that, and that it resonates with them and they understand. And you know, there are people that you are attracted to, and like attracts like, and by taking off those masks you realize that. And that's really such a beautiful, absolutely incredible thing, because you start to, yeah, I don't know, it's important for me, but c'est la vie. Whatever, it is what it is, and no judgment, still no judgment. But I'm here just again this morning, August 2nd, talking about the mask and what mask you're wearing. I don't know, like, take it off as much as you can and own yourself, and it's a beautiful thing, and the world would be a better place. It just would be a better place, you know. So like I said, wearing a mask is not wrong. We all do it, and we all feel much more comfortable when we're wearing a mask, and we adapt things. And so, like, for instance, tonight we're having dinner, and I'm just, before I go, and I'll tell you a little thing, it's so funny, and my boyfriend and I caught it just a little bit. Tonight we're having dinner, and we have different plates, and the plates are mixed matched. And anyway, so my boyfriend wanted me to go to buy some plates today. So, you know, we moved in together just a little bit ago. So, and we don't have matching plates. So anyway, could I go matching plates? We don't have all the same, he said. So could you go out and buy those? And I said, well, we don't need to do that. Is it because we want to be more impressive when our guests come over? This is not a bad thing, but it's so subtle. It's like, so we all look like something else other than we're not. Because what's wrong with mixed matched plates? They're really subtle, my friends, but they happen. And when they happen, they start to define you in some ways, in other people's eyes, and you look better. which in fact, you're not, because we're all the same. Have a great day, and thank you so much for watching me and 15 minutes and gorgeous, 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 gorgeous you without the mask. It's beautiful. Okay. All right. Keep smiling, keep dancing, keep loving, keep being authentic. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.